Hello there, and welcome to The Good, the Thick, and the Saint. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're new to this video right here, this is Your Lie in April, Season 1, Episode 4. I've already done reactions to the past 3 episodes of this. And let me just give you a hint at something. I've already seen this series before. This is a complete commentary from me, and this is the 3rd time I've seen the series, and I'm having a blast, honestly. Well, okay, I'm having a blast talking about it. And I really love the show. And if this is the first time you've seen the show, or if you haven't seen the show at all, this is not a market substitute, and I definitely recommend you go see the show. You will be seeing a lot of, you will be hearing a lot of me say. I'm realizing this. You'll be hearing me say, "Man, look at this art," a lot. And I'm sorry about that if that annoys you, but I can't help myself. This show is aesthetically, it's beautiful, and I love the story behind it. That's why I'm reacting to it, or that's why I'm commentating to it. And I think that's it. Let's go into the background. There will be minor spoilers if you haven't seen it. I will tell you in cards, or there'll be like little text and say like skip to this section if you don't want to get spoiled, or if I accidentally spoil something, it's just gonna be like, I'll have a card that says like spoilers in 3, 2, 1, skip to. Just for you guys that don't want to be spoiled, or if you're watching it week to week with me. Well, I'm not watching it week to week. I just watched 3 episodes, but this will be posted week to week. And I definitely recommend that you check it out on Netflix, or Crunchyroll, or Funimation, wherever you watch your anime, Hulu maybe. Definitely check it out. So in the last episode, it was the cat episode. So basically, Kaori, after giving a very emotional little talk to Kosei, she convinced him to be her pianist for the preliminaries for her music career. And she's great. She's great. Kaori's a great violinist. She just doesn't she doesn't play the way that the judges want her to play, but that actually makes her better, in my opinion, and I think to everyone else. So she just needs someone that'll keep up with her, and there's hints to some stuff that'll happen in the future. If you catch it, you catch it, and it's great. I'm catching it on the 3rd time I'm watching it, so that's embarrassing. But all right, let's hit this episode. I knew I was gonna drink water. Why did I start talking? It's the only thing I don't like about watching the outros for this. Okay, I love the art. I love the music. Oh my god, I love the music. Just the ending of it, when they show what's going to happen in the next episode, it's like, well, this was made for TV. Okay, I gotta start looking at the camera, not the TV. This was made for, like, I actually don't know how this was released. I'm pretty sure weekly releases. So, you gotta show the tease, but I'm gonna watch it next. Well, I'm not gonna watch it right now. This is my break now. This is a bad time to break, but if I keep doing this, I'm just not gonna sleep tonight. It wouldn't be that bad, actually. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. But I just hate seeing like the next time, like, especially when it's like, at least with My Hero Academia, it's like the next time is after the song, but with this show, the next time is in the song. And I'm like, I don't want to skip the song, but I don't want to see what happens next time. Good thing I already watched all of this. But it's not that bad of a spoiler. The next times for this show in particular, it's just literally a little like, oh, here's a little clip, here's a snippet, but it brings back, having already seen it, brings back like, oh, that's what the next episode is about. I will probably forget when I'm recording episode 5 though. But that was Your Lie in April, episode 4. Let's get into some of the notes I took. This is just a really minor one, but I said earlier, a little bit earlier, right before the outro started, these episodes go by so fast, and I don't know if it's because I'm doing a reaction to it or what, but I feel these 20, 24 minutes just gone. This like, wow. It's like every time I'm like, that's the halfway point. Like, those 10 minutes feel like nothing, and then the 20-minute episode is just over so fast. So I don't know. That's just the thing that I'm noticing, that it's just going by so much faster than I remember it. And the episodes are definitely a lot more separated than I thought. I don't know if that makes sense, but I there's a lot of stuff that I thought was more in one episode than I originally it was. I'm so glad I'm binging this, or not binging. I'm so glad I have the capability of watching like sets of this, and I don't have to wait week to week, because that just lets me watch arcs a little faster. But that's also why everything gets muddied up. But that's my take with these episodes going by so fast. I wrote down some quotes, like this silence belongs to us. I'm not gonna cross that out because I just like that quote. I mean, that's really good. Like I like that part of the quote. The second part of it is really good, but I really like the first part. Um, and in the comments, tell me what she says, because I'm pretty sure I completely butchered it. I'm just gonna tell you. Um, Here's what it looks like. I don't know if you can read that. The quality's not the best up close. But yeah, that's totally butchered. Um, but she says, Melohi, I see him. Melohi, Melohi, I see him. Melohi, I see him. Most humbly do I impose. Do I say impose you? Impose. Wait, no. Let's. Most humbly do I impose you. I'm pretty sure that's what she says, and I don't know why. Anyway, I should probably circle the silence so I don't cross it out one day. I don't know why I wrote it down. I just like that. I like that sort of little thing. And the last thing that I've written down was it's pretty obvious, but I really like the fact that Kosei and Kori are just like two halves of a coin. One of them is literally like not literally. He's basically a machine. Like he's been drilled all of his musical life to like write or to play it as it's written. And Kaori, on the other hand, is a free spirit. She will do what she wants with the music. She will make it her own. I love that. I love that like comparison between the two. And I also love that Kaori I'm sorry. It's going to be said like 50 different ways, so get used to it. I also like Corey's free spirit is what's helping Arima get out of what he's going through, and that's great. I love their relationship, and I love how it's built. And I think it's very organically built. So that's what I have to say. As for this episode, I didn't talk much. Oh, the mom. When she's like sitting there. I remember when I first watched that just creeped me out, and it still creeps me out. But it's just like, first time I watched it, I was like, ugh. Now I'm just like, I don't. But you definitely got to see another side of the mom this episode, with her being a lot more friendlier to Kosei, and we'll get into why later on. I think in the second half of the season, but I forgot that you see that side of her this early. And again, I said this in the first episode. I touched on it. You see where the mom's coming from. It doesn't give her an excuse as to why blah, blah. It does not give her an excuse to do what she did. But you do see definitely where she's coming from. I really like that they fleshed out her character. I mean, it makes her feel like a person, other than like this generic like, oh, I'm gonna be like the abusive parent because character motivation. It's just like I feel like that extra like her compassion and her love of music does flesh her out, and it's still terrible things that she did, but she's it's more humane. Like, she's more of a person. She's more of a person than a character, and that's what I always strive towards in my writing. Whenever I'm writing characters, I'm like, the characters are what I have on like my sheets, like my character notes. When I'm writing, I am writing, or I want to write people. So I have notes of characters, but I am writing people, and that's how I strive to make my writing. I want to make it personal, and that's why I love the first tense, like I so much because you definitely feel like you're a part of this character's journey, and it's a little easier to make them feel like a person and not just like someone being spectated on. That's my opinion, and I definitely feel more connected and a little more invested in a book when it's in the first person. But I'm also a really big fan of third person books too, so it doesn't really matter. It's just the way that I prefer to write a book. It's I just want to make a people. So that's my take on it. And I completely went off the rails as to what I was going to say. Yeah, I don't. I forgot what I was going to do. I'm going to see it in the reaction. I want to see when I'm editing. I'm gonna go, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna be that's what was gonna happen. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for checking it out. Oh right, okay, I remember. Um, I don't think I said much in this reaction, and this conversation it definitely isn't as deep as the last couple episodes have been. That's This was like a piano episode. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to keep in. I hope it doesn't get hit by a copyright strike, but if it does, I don't know how much of the piano I'm going to be able, like the song I'm going to be able to keep in. I'll try and keep in as much as I can for you guys, but it's just mostly listening to the music, and what I did say was like when they talked. But this was a great episode and great scene with the silence belongs to us. That was a great scene. More great art as always. Poor Kosei can't catch a break. He's always getting his head hit either by a shoe, the cement, someone else's head. So yeah, thank you very much for checking out this episode. Thank you for sticking along for the discussion. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, leaving a like as well. Comment down below what you thought of this episode and what you would want me to talk about in future episodes. Definitely give that a shout. And will definitely say what you want me to talk about in future episodes, and I'll definitely give you a shout out. Try and keep it as spoiler free as you can down there, because I don't know if there's people watching this like week to week with me, or if you've already watched it and you're just coming back to see it. So just keep it spoiler free, spoiler friendly. If you are gonna spoil, go like spoilers and then like hit enter until it says read more. That'd be nice. And if you give me something, I will definitely give you a shout out. So thank you very much for checking out the video. Click the links in the description. Check out our other content on the channel. Definitely, we're doing gaming with Makai and Anthony. We're doing the Clone Wars reactions, which are probably over by the time this come out. We're doing Avatar. That's a lot of fun. That's one of my favorite shows right there, because Makai's never gone through it, so we're all going through it with him. So definitely check that out. We're doing so much more. Colonel Sanders, it's a fun time. Even if you've never played the game, if you never had interest in playing the game, just check out our commentary because we give them all unique voices. We laugh. We have so much fun. We barely play the game. It's more like just us talking, having fun, derailing. It's great. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Check the description for links in our social media so you can stay up to date every time we post something. Hit the bell so you know when we post something. And check out my skits because they are so bad. I love them so much. They're so much fun to make. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one, lads.